The jig returned in 05-06 as the society expanded its horizons even more. Concerts were supported by other music-related events such as a Tabar Ab panel discussion and Blackfish at LUMS. Concerts now featured not only Luminite artists such as Umar Qadri, Ali Shahid, Ibad, Shibli, Amar, Fahad Majid and Amar Zaki, but also bands like Overload.
The music society had a very different image, a very different culture associated with it. It was much more everyday, much more. It was for all the average Joes at LUMS. It wasn't just an exclusive club of musicians. But it was in a sense, but it was the music that they played was shared with the entire community. Even in a place like LUMS, that's always had an impact because we've always had to create a very thin line between the administration and between our artistic passion.
I really enjoyed being part of it because it was so hip and happening. इतनी ज़्यादा चीज़ें हुई थी, पैसे भी बहुत बने थे और उसके बाद instruments भी आए थे, तो it was really interesting that way. और गाने भी बड़े मज़े के बजाए थे हम लोगों ने.
Sometimes we had to usually play the same concert another day just so people could attend.
Early years, my freshman year and my junior year, with respect to the music society, will always be very, very special to me.
One thing you don't realize at that particular point in time is that just the skill set that you develop when you're part of the music society. Of course, there's the music, there's the talent. Then there is, the networking, the PR. When you talk to people, when you have to get things done on deadlines, when you have to arrange an event. A lot of skills which do benefit you in your personal as well as professional life.
The only reason that I came to LUMS was because my brother was here and I'd heard that the music society was amazing. And that's the only reason I came here, very frankly.
In Year 8, the unplugged and open house traditions kept us true to our roots, and our musicians were given a dream platform when the Music Society went live at Al Hamra in 2006. The Ghazal Night, held in conjunction with the LCS, proved that no matter what your musical flavor, the LUMS Music Society has a concert for you.
There was always the scene that underground music jahan ho raha hai, LUMS has to be there.
I remember when the first time Sajid and Zishan came and when Josh came, we had full houses, we had over 1,200 people. Those were some memorable times. I learned how to jam, I learned how to play with other musicians, I learned how to interact, I learned how to control, I learned how to sort of compose without peak freedom, which I think is important.
In this phase, the Music Society bombarded LUMS with a rush of events. Apart from the usual concerts and fixtures, LUMS talent was showcased in a different night, with the launch of new events like Thriller Night and Mola Rock. By year 9, the Music Society's events were a huge chunk in the social calendar of any Luminite.
The brand the LUMS carries is largely because of Music Society and the kind of musicians that it has produced.
Music Society provided me with this huge amount of space to explore my artistic ability.
One of the few universities in Pakistan where you can actually grow not only educationally but also musically. So we also do get good musicians who come here as freshmen, but they leave even as better musicians, and there's been great talent.
That's actually the first time I had some kind of first-hand experience with real haggling and negotiating and the legalese of this industry and the basically industry practice.
I have a lot of fun playing with my friends, and it's really nice to be able to play something and interact with people from all around the world through music.
Music is essentially like any other team sport. It requires a certain amount of chemistry with each other. It requires a certain amount of inbuilt, practiced and interactive mechanisms of bringing out the best in one another, which only comes with time, practice and spending time with each other in and out of the jam.
It's always nice to meet other musicians from their country outside of LUMS, and for the Olympiad we had over 100 and 150 participants, basically all musicians. So getting to know them, getting to play with them, that was also really nice. We got to see a lot of talent that is there, and it was an overall pretty good experience.
The idea behind Mola Rock was that we'd have a concert where only Urdu songs would be played, and we'd advertise it as such so that people would know that they would get to hear songs that they're already familiar with. This idea came from Mola Jat because it was Urdu. So you were like कि हमारी जो पंजाबी movies होती हैं उनमें वो मौला जट खड़ा होता है गंडासा लेके, तो we were like कि यार अगर वो गिटार पकड़ के खड़ा हो, we'll advertise that as a theme.
I think it's been really great. I always look back and remember these times. मुझे हमेशा याद आते हैं.